Hello, this is Natasha, founder of On Purpose Projects, bringing you another tip about how to create a high-performance business website. A question I get asked a lot is, how do I make my website get more conversions? And that is a million hours to answer that question. There's so many ways to look at that. But the number one, the center of whether or not someone connects with you and goes to the next step with you is that you can prove through your website, through your copy, through the design, that you can help solve their problem. And it has to be a specific problem. The wider you go, the more complicated it's going to be and more elusive to create a connection, a meaningful connection that you are the one who has the skills, has experience, has the team to solve that particular problem. So I like to say it like this. You have to know why they are hiring you and what problem you are helping them to solve. So it can't be just generic. For example, let's use my business, for example. You know, some web agencies like me, there's so many of us, and they say, hey, we'd like to create beautiful websites, design and build websites. Okay, that's not really solving a specific problem. That's not going to be compelling. You know, a thousand billion trillion other marketing businesses will say that, hey, WordPress websites, design and development. You know, it's not very compelling, it's not emotional, it's not unique, it's not distinctive, it's not going to attract a particular type of client. And as I've said in previous videos, for your website to be effective, it has to speak to a specific buyer. You have to know who you're selling to. You know, are you selling to, you have an avatar, are you selling to this person or are you selling to this person? You know, in most cases, one website cannot appeal to more than one target market. It doesn't usually work. You need to really dial it in to specific one particular person with a particular problem, and then you making a case that you are the person to solve that problem for that person, right? So let's say back again to my example of the marketing agency. Okay, it is easy to be like, hey, we're a design development agency, look at my portfolio. Okay. However, it is a lot more compelling where you say, we provide high-end, reliable, custom tech support to WordPress AI companies, or you know, AI companies that use a WordPress website. You know, we do maintenance, troubleshooting, tech support, reliable, no minimums, you know, guarantee on your, like, you have a very specific problem. You have an AI company who wants help with their website. They want this person to be reliable. They want excellent communication. Obviously, they want strong tech skills. And they're not looking for design help. They're looking for tech support. You know, they want someone to take over their website, fix it, maintain it, manage it, support it, maintain, like, so it's a lot more specific buyer, specific problem you're solving. And then once you understand the problem, like I know, for example, in our case, we provide tech support to a lot of tech companies. And we provide that website tech support to, like, again, like kind of that larger scale tech company who they don't have an in-house web person. So that's really what my team and I do. And I know that this person coming in is kind of jaded. You know, in a lot of cases, we're the third, fourth, fifth team to have worked on this website. They haven't found the right person who's skilled enough, reliable enough, communicative enough, and they're looking for that person that can just kind of lock it down, get it done, remove that thing. They want that peace of mind. So I have to know that my particular buyer is kind of jaded. They don't trust me. So in my website, in my communication, I have to know they don't trust me. And I have to make a case for why they should trust me. So trust building is the major, major obstacle that my website has to say, right? It has to communicate trust building. I have to communicate some trustable. That's my particular buyer, my particular problem that we are solving. We are a tech support team you can trust. What is it for your business? What do you do? And what is the actual problem that you're looking to solve? And that is what has to be communicated. You're not solving all problems for all people. That is terrible, terrible advice. Dial it down. And if you have multiple things you do and multiple people you help and multiple problems you solve, that should become multiple businesses. You know, sometimes we have clients who, you know, they'll call me and they're like, hey, I run a real estate company, but we also rent equipment, and oh, we have property management, and we want to tie it all together. I'm like, no, 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 no. Not unless you're selling all of that to the same person. But if you're selling to different people, absolutely not. We got to split this up. Anyhow, I hope you get the idea. Sorry for the interruption, and I will talk to you tomorrow.